Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. So I'm back again with another Valheim video, and obviously in the last video I said that I was going to the plains in the next episode, and when I went to the plains I ended up getting my butt kicked. I got my butt kicked pretty badly. So I ended up abandoning the whole project of building up in the plains right away. Instead I decided to complete two other bases that are just as important, and as I said, the final boss is one of the big remaining key points in the game. So I'm actually intending on progressing towards it in the next few days. Now, first thing I'm going to do is put in another base in the swamp. So my swamp base is one of my biggest objectives. I'll show you how far it is at the moment, because this is actually quite easy to get to. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of messed up a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Yeah, it's kind of the stuff. It's just one or two items, and it means that I lose one piece of stone. I'm actually worried about that. So yeah, here's a quick look at my base. I actually think I should complete this first. Unlike my other base, this base is going to have very small staircases. The double staircases are good in some places, but not good in every single place. Okay, this really feels more eerie than it did earlier. Now, since this base is mainly made out of stone, it makes one or two parts of building it a lot simpler, and it makes a few parts a lot more difficult as well. So this, for instance, is super simple. All I've got to do is extend the walls and I will have my second floor basically up. Unfortunately, I can't do this, otherwise I don't have a way in. So I have to hold that off. Same thing applies to this side for the most part. Now I do switch my doors around, so the door at the bottom is actually right on that spot, so this door will be on this spot. So yeah, here we go. The simple reason behind it is you don't have weak spots under your doors, so you don't end up with those impossible situations basically. And I'm out of stone. Now obviously I can't just jump down if I really want to, but I just want to check out this. Yeah, this is safe enough. I can just go up and down. Now if you're looking out across the wider area over here, you'll see that this base isn't complete. Once I have actually expanded it a few more layers out, I can actually tell you how far it will go. I'm making this here 26 by 26. So let's count the floors. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 10 more out that way. I think I can do it before I'm out of space. I'm hoping that I can at least. From here, it looks like I might just make it. I might make it for the base. Might not make it for the space outside. So yeah, that's another catch. Yeah, let me just grab some wood and fix up the other end. Oh, and yeah, the first thing that I did was put in. Ooh, here we go. Oh, there's it. I even have company coming up to the base. Oh wow, I ran out of arrows. That is not something to be really laughed at. And there I go. Now I just have to reinforce the entire side. So yeah, this is just going to be the baseline builds, and I'm actually just going to show off one or two of the other things that go into this. Okay, yeah. So another thing is that there's a lot of stored items in this base. Um, Obviously, with the fire being kept indoors, that means it has to be fueled up, especially in this place where you basically drain constantly. You'll see that there's some wolf items and things like that in this place, and a lot of ice items wherever I'm collecting stone. That's because I'm collecting stone from the Muda area where I fought, and I'm actually planning to go into the plains, get my flak armor, and go back to fight Muda in full flak with maybe a little bit more powerful arsenal of weapons. I doubt it's going to make enough of a difference to even change how things went, so yeah, we'll see about that when the time comes. I've gotten a bit bored of killing golems because they just show up so often whenever I go to the snow. that I'm sick and tired of killing them. They die really slowly, and I require the buff from Bone Mass just to stick with them. I think anytime I fight them on an incline, I lose, and anytime I fight them on a flat surface, I generally tend to win. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Uh, I'm gonna need arrows, so I'm gonna go inside, see what I have inside my storage box. I don't have flame arrows, so that's one big knock. I do have poison arrows, and doubling up the poison sounds like a good idea, but I don't have a lot of it, so yeah, it's a bad idea. And other than that, I have needle arrows, so yeah, I'm finishing off the pre-made. Frost and poison. Now this base will also be extended and built into the fully fledged base on the side eventually. I don't have to demolish anything, and all I've got to do is extend where it is and where it goes to. I don't like the sound of that. I know that sound is a stone golem fighting. Yeah, there is a wolf cave up here, Fenris Cave. I generally don't like that creature. It's a bit of a pain to actually take it down. Okay, let's go with this. I will level ground out. Ah, that is what I've been trying to get on, I think, for ages. Ooh. Yeah, so now it's just fall down the mountain, see how much I can pick up. dropping this and this. Kidding me. The reason why I really hate these things with the drakes are they spawn so frequently and they give you nothing that you can actually eat, really. I think all you can make out of them is ice cream, but that also requires you to combine it with lower level items. I heard it, another one has come hunting. Day for meat. I really need to go to the plains and do some mosquito farming. Oh, it just sounds so terrible. I know you get obsidian arrows, but I just don't know if they're good for anything special. I'm actually off the level where I can go and get stuff from the plains and it's going to help me big time, but it's not yet worth it for me. The reason is pretty simple. I'm just going to explain that right now. If I go to the plains right now, I'm going to die. And with all of those deaths come all of the dropping of my skills. And it's honestly become such a heavy thing that I'll just show you. My skills are sitting here. Clubbing is one of my highest right now because I've switched big time. Pickaxe is high. Where is woodcutting? Right, yeah, here we go. 14. The penalty to lose on your skills is so high that you just lose everything anyway. Look at that. There's sword and polearm I don't use here, but I've used on other series. Spears I have used on other series. Knives I think I had up to 62 on the one series where I practiced with them. And if you look at everything else, sneak has gone down to 1. It was at 14 in the start. First has gone down to 2. It's just ridiculous with the penalty. It needs to penalty you for your death and how you die, and not a blanket penalty across all your skills. Every death is worth like about 1 year in the game, so it's a crazy amount of reductions. And that's for someone who does everything, just by the way. It will be worth something like a year. Let's look at that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need the helmet at the moment. It's just so dull all of a sudden in the game. Okay, there we go. There is a nice expansion around the edge. I'm not going to get to do it in two directions, guaranteed. Don't have enough resources. I have already expanded this wing, if I am correct. Oh yeah, the outer wall is not complete. And if I am correct, I know why it's so dark out here. I made a big mistake. I stayed here at night. Well, this is the boring process of the game where you get everything up to a standard, you have all your bases set up, and obviously, with the coming up of this base comes the ability to process. And obviously, it would have come up a lot faster if I had gone through the correct channels to get them all up. So you'll see there's going to be multiple smelting stations, there's going to be forges. All of that is going to end up in this base in a matter of a few days. So yeah, that's going to be about it from me for now. So catch you all in the next one and have a good day.